What do you call those tomatoes again?
San Marzano.
San Marzano.
The best tomatoes in the world.
You didn't buy those in Sainsbury's online?
No, these came from Italy.
Italian, straight from Italy. Excellent. Look at the biz. Lovely heat off the fire all the same, isn't there?
Roasting.
Fall off her, did you?
So, damn, that's stone.
Did I tell you? That's not going to light much. That's my open nail number 7. Very sharp wee knife. See they're taking the point off them now? Look, it's so round at the top now.
There again.
It's round at the top now so you can't stab.
A little harder on your finger.
Did I tell you I picked up a new subscriber during the week?
No.
I did tell you.
Well, maybe you did, I was busy.
A Canadian, another Canadian from Saskatchewan, artist targeted. I have looked at a couple of our videos and they're absolutely, well, actually I've looked at quite a few of them, they're actually quite, they're very arty, you know. I love her filming style. They're really, it's almost compulsive viewing, you know what there. So I've rang her bell. So if you're listening, artist targeted, I have rang your bell, my dear.
What do you call it?
I'm not sure, I haven't picked her name up yet. I think it's Charlene or Charmaine, or I'm not sure yet. I'll have to pick it up. We can't just call her artist. Well, I suppose artist targeted. But very abstract, very Blair Witchy type videography, and she does it on her mobile phone, which is class. Like. You know it's on a mobile phone in some scenes, then there's other scenes where it's the quality is just, I mean, you would nearly think it's 4K. It's really good. So it is. But yeah, so as you've probably gathered, and for Ben's fans, Mickey Blue Eyes and Bulldog Drones, Ben cooked up a most delicious, what was it again?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Spaghetti bolognese, yeah, it was absolutely delicious. That bread was really nice. What was it again?
Garlic and parsley.
Garlic and parsley.
Flat bread.
Flat?
Flat bread.
Flat bread.
It was flat.
I
It was
normally-
bread.
Flatness bread.
That's what makes it flat bread.
I would normally, if I get an Indian, I would normally get garlic naans, which looked like, that's what I thought it was, a garlic naan, but that was actually, that got really sweet, it was nice. So it was.
The personal touch I added to it.
It's the personal touch, definitely personal. Use the winds getting with it. It was forecast for thunder and lightning, according to the Met Office app, in the Newry and Mourne area, some thunder and lightning later, so
That's what we're saying.
yeah. Is it past it or have we missed it? Hopefully we get some of that later. But yeah, it's always nice to get a bit of nature's rumblings in the middle of the night. You just have another pump there, yeah. Excellent. Yeah. So we're in the same forest as we normally are, but we're in a different. Ben actually found. And actually, it's a very, very nice little site, so it is, and I'm sure you'll agree. You'll see in the morning, I'll show you around the morning, and I'll show you around camp later on, before we retire for the evening. But I'm in the Jack Wolfskin, one-man gossamer bivvy tent. Ben's in the good old Vango Banshee 200, the good old, reliable, how long have you had that now?
10 years.
10 years, still going strong. Yeah, no issues.
Just a Brooklyn pole.
It's the original colour. I like the original Banshee colours. So that sort of nice dark green. Mine with the two-door. Usually the one-door. I have the two-door Banshee, but the colour's slightly brighter, which it's okay just about get away with. See this year's colours. This year's colours are absolute crap. So they're like a lime green sort of a colour, and it's not very impressive at all. The wolfskin that I'm in tonight is moss. Is it called moss brown or coyote brown? Coyote brown. It is extremely stealthy and a very, very earthy colour, and apparently they're very rare to get. I seen one on eBay. It was going for 83 quid at the last knockings. But I would definitely recommend it. I had that wee tent up in Dunseverick. And it rained, and it rained, and it rained, and the wind was howling, and it was bone dry inside, so it was a great big tent. Small form factor, very good in the wind. The wind's getting up tonight a bit, isn't it?
It is.
Breezy. Surprisingly. So you came down last night, Ben came down last night in his glamping van.
It's very comfortable.
I'm sure it is very comfortable. I know it's very comfortable. And
That doesn't sound too good.
last night, passion wagon, that's what it is. Last night it was a night for Astra. I see you got a couple of Milky Way shots, which were absolutely amazing once you get them processed. The raw ones looked really good. So hopefully you'll get them processed. A couple of shout outs tonight. Now we give, what do you call her? From Saskatchewan.
Artist.
Sorry, the artist targeted, yes. Sorry, I cannot remember your first name. Well, I don't know your first name. I have to delve deeper into your videos to get your first name. Yeah, thanks very much. Shout out to you. Shout out to the usual suspects, Mickey Blue Eyes, Bulldog Drones, Events Sorrigan from Sweden. There's a couple more.
Up the Scandinavians.
The usual, the Scandinavian, up the Scandinavians, yeah. Bev O'Reilly from Ontario, Canada, and Josephine from the Sami tribe in northern Sweden. Big shout out to you. Yes, I know you watch and support the channel. Thank you very much. Well, appreciate it. What do I do with my lighter? Have you got my lighter?
No.
So I'm out of my wine. Have you money beers left, have you?
I have enough for myself, thank you very
Oh,
much.
you have enough for yourself, good. So yeah.
Would you like one?
James out and about. Shout out to you, mate. And good old Cave Hill Rock. Cinco. Looking forward to your next one, mate. Yeah, so I think it's nice to hear yourself mentioned in a shout out in other people's videos, you know, so that's why I give out a few shout outs every now and again. Another one, I don't know if he's a subscriber or not, but my son in Australia, his brother-in-law, Jesse, big shout out to you, mate, from Western Australia, who at the start of the pandemic thought he actually had COVID-19 and got under an awful panic and was carted off to hospital. I think they told him he had the flu. Western Australia is, I'm not saying virus free, I don't think there's anywhere that's virus free, but in Western Australia they have locked down the state. You can't go from, say, Queensland to Melbourne to WA. You can't go cross border, you know, so they've all locked down, resulting in Western Australia the pubs, the clubs, the nightclubs, concerts, everywhere's open. You know, everywhere's pretty normal in inverted commas, but how normal is normal. Have you my lighter again, have you?
No.
No?
I don't think I do. I've got two of my own lighters.
One of them must be mine.
What colour is it?
Yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got it. So upcoming plans for the winter months. What are our upcoming plans for the winter months?
Foot surgery, Christmas, and snow.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll get Donegal possibly on the cards, but with lockdown over there, I mean, they have yet to enter the spirit of it. I mean, we could drive to Killarney, no problem at all. Technically, it's okay for us from Northern Ireland, but when they're on a 5-kilometre restriction in the south, it's not really, it wouldn't be really sensible or ethical to just go fucking flying through the country. So we'll wait until things ease a bit down there, probably head down to Killarney, County Kerry and around there at some stage. Donegal's on the cards. North Antrim Coast again, as I say, can be in my, I would say almost your favourite haunt as well. It can be.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
It is very nice. It's absolutely beautiful for Astro. The peace and quiet, the solitude, and the otherwise beautiful surroundings, but the council have it all blocked off for some reason, stating COVID, like, you know, man, you can go into a pub at a hotel and restaurant, well, maybe not now, right enough for this 4-week jobby, like, but, or the 4-week lockdown that we have, but I thought it was a bit bizarre that they had closed off a wild place, but sure, that's conventional wisdom for you of the councils. So do we know what we're having for breakfast in the morning?
The usual traditional Ulster breakfast.
Ulster breakfast, yeah. Looking forward to that. So we're going to talk nonsense into the wee small hours and have a few more wines, and Ben, well, I'm not going to have a few more wines, I have no wine left, but Ben has offered very kindly to give me
one tin of beer.
One tin of beer. So we're going to have a few bevies into the small hours, talk cack as we usually do when we're together, and we'll see you in the morning for breakfast. What time will we get up at? Have you alarm set, have you? Or you just get
not
up?
On a Sunday, no.
Have you a normal, are you synced with nature and
so where Jerry pokes his head through the tent and wants his breakfast?
Yeah, yeah. So we'll do that. But before we go to bed, I'll show you around round camp, and oh, well, we'll leave that to the morning. No, I'll show you before we go bedtime. I'll show you bed set up and have you your air bed set up yet? I don't think you have. No, not yet. Not yet. So when Ben gets his sleeping attire organised, I'll show you around our camp and show you through it a bit more in the morning as well. We have better light. So we're going to clock out and talk hack, and we'll see us in the morning. Good night. So I just heard a rumble of thunder there and some lightning. Oh wow! Ho, 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 ho. Woo-hoo. That's loud. Just waiting for the next flash. Kind of spooky in the forest, mind you. Cool as fuck, bud. Very cool. Waiting for the next sequence of flashes. Oh! Oh, that was a good one. Oh, listen to that. Hey, nature at its finest. That's class. So, we quick look around camp there. I'm in the Jack Wolfskin one-man gossamer. Great wee tent. Plenty of room in it for one person. Usual suspects have the we see the Summit pallet, the Corinthian Defence 4 and the X-Ped mat. So you can see in there. Loads of room. Very warmy tent, very waterproof. Excellent jobby. Oops, there went my ear there. Old faithful tilly lamp. It's a wee Dutch Army canvas bag, good for odds and ends. And then the snug pack Bergen, which I can bring all into the tent, and there's still plenty of room. And a large dog. So we'll have a wee look around and see. Hello, big pup. Isn't he gorgeous? He's very good at camp. He just curls up, knows the tail, doesn't interfere, doesn't beg for food. He's a great big hound. Hey, big pup. I'm going to catch you snoring later, so I am. So we'll have a wee look at Ben's setup there. It's the Van Gogh Banshee 200, one of the original Van Gogh Banshees. That's the one with the single door, but I quite like the green. It's a nice dark mossy green. So we'll have a wee look inside, and as you can see, oh, for fuck's sake, Jesus Christ, sorry about that.
What's wrong?
Your airbed's a bit funny looking.
I've had that airbed for about the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Very comfortable.
I'm sure she is. Good morning. Good morning. I slept like a baby last night. Bit of rain in the morning. It's a bit of a drizzle here now at the minute, but it seems to be clearing up. So I think we need to get some breakfast on the go. I get the trusty jet boil sorted out. Get the coffee fix, I think. Yeah, so we chatted and we... Oh, where's my gas? There we go. So we chatted into the small hours around the fire. And just
flip this on here. Easy as 1, 2, 3. There's always a wee leak when you put it on. Smell of gas. It's not the only gas in here, mind you. Priorities, folks. Priorities. So this is the pitch during daytime. Sorry, excuse me, beside the lake side. You have the Bourne sweeping down to the sea. Ben has just taken Juno for a bit of a trek through the woods. So the trusty Vango Banshee 200, some bits and pieces. So we had our fire and a bag for rubbish, which we will be taking with us. My pitch and the good old Jack Wolfskin, completely bomb-proof, that wee tent, absolutely bomb-proof, bone dry inside. There's ample room to actually, this wang is round, there's actually ample room in it to move about and bring bits and pieces in. You're not going to stand up or crouch down, but it's like a giant bivvy bag, so to speak, and maybe just smaller than a one-man tent. Well, it is a one-man tent, but you know what I'm saying. I've been in one-man tents that are actually smaller than that. So yeah, highly recommend a tent. Extremely waterproof. Can't see it brightening up anytime soon here. Just have you a wee quick scooty round in the, yeah, we got a bit of thunder and lightning last night, which was kind of cool, really. I think that'll be ready. Just pour myself a little brew. Here we go. Well, look at all that there. Good. Lovely, lovely goodness. So I'll get back to you shortly when we start breakfast. Just so you can get a sense of the size of Juno. He is massive, aren't you? The big pup. Yeah, big pup. He's looking at Ben because breakfast coming. Breakfast's coming. Whew. Enjoy your wee walk, are then?
I did, yes.
Good.
Refreshing and revitalising.
You getting your coffee on the go? Excellent. Let me start by getting a fire going there before the rain gets too worse. I think it's actually easing off a little bit, do you know that? Hey, big puppy. You after a coffee? You after a coffee, are you? Woo! We'll keep the rubbish up the tree just for the birds. Don't stand under that one there. If it falls on you, you'll have a sore head. Right, we'll think about getting a wee fire going, will we? What's that? helps when the gas is on, I always think. I'm no expert.
Kinda squirting out the side there.
Oh yeah.
See, it's on the light there.
The piezo not going, no?
No, it's done.
But you don't explode.
Here's the jet boiler's done.
No, jet boils don't get done. They go forever. Oh, these little mushrooms come up in the middle of the night. Hey, good looking. Take after myself, don't you? Yeah. Are you sitting down, Juno? Here. I'm just going to sit here and chill. Of course, the irony's not lost. Jack Wolfskin. Wolf. You're watching every movement Ben makes because you know breakfasts are coming. Breakfast is coming. Hey. Come here. Hey. Hey. It looks like it's brightening up a little bit. Nice height of that. You don't need any height, you have a lovely big fur coat. Huh? You have the real deal. Do you know? You have the real deal, have you? Big pup. Well, that was a most comfortable night's sleep. Till the rain woke me up. So we're going to get breakfast on shortly after we get our caffeine and nicotine fixes. We'll bring you back shortly. What is for breakfast as a matter of interest? Or is it another surprise?
Noodles.
Noodles again!
Yeah.
Yay! Rest assured folks, it'll be from the master chef Ben. It'll not be noodles. Back to you shortly. That's quite a fog has come in. Can't see the mountains at all now, completely. Only see about 100 yards out into the lake.
Just tripod didn't last long.
We have a bend in the legs. Look at this. You make one out of welding rods.
Oh. Bent.
Bent. Yes, that got our attention too, do you know? You're so well disciplined not to yell on camera, to scream like a like a girl. We're gonna have flame grilled sodas. All on a day out for you know, eh? Not much phases that dog, sure is that like. That's looking rather tasty. A little thick mist has come in off the sea. Can't even see the mountains behind the pines. The whispering pines. There was some whispering last night. Between the pitter patter of the rain. I was going to say it usually puts me to sleep, but it actually woke me up. Good pup. I think it's important to always have a nice breakfast, a good hearty breakfast in the mornings. Set you up. There you are, Bulldog. You should be doing this here while you're fishing by the lakeside. Lovely jubbly. I'm going to switch off here and get right into these bad boys. Don't make anything for yourself, Ben.
That's mine. A carrot up or something.
Oh, I noticed. Is it a carrot for me, is it?
Yeah.
Class. Good job.
You like a bit of brine?
Lovely goodness. Yes, and again.
Well folks, that's another foray into the woods over. Thanks for tagging along. The most enjoyable one it was too. So, not sure where the next one's going to be. Possibly a coastal, we'll see how we go. Oh, this wee spot here now, we've adopted this spot and we're going to return to this spot when we return to the woods again. Maybe a coastal, maybe a lakeside, we'll see how we go. So thanks again for tagging along. For the new subscribers, much appreciated. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you like this sort of thing. And take care, look after each other. I'll see you soon. The man of many words. What do you say, Juno? All the best. Take care. See you on the next one.